But moreover, if your brother sins against you, so saying against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. Enda tu mkiwa wawili, msiende mkiwa na mbogi juu ya uoga. Because of course atakuwa aggressive. So kama kuna kitu amekufanyia na haijakupendeza, like amemeka a joke juu yako in front of your friends, mwambie tu ukufanya vizuri na sikufurahia. That is actually assertiveness rather than aggressiveness, whereby unaenda mnapigana unasema let's meet at TBH at 10:30 p.m. me and you. So number 2, it actually enables one to ask for what they want or need. It actually enables one to ask for what they want or need. 1 John chapter 5, read that one. Yeah, 1 John chapter 5 verse 14 to 15. 1 John chapter 5 verse 14 to 15. Now this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. Chapter 15. And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we have asked of him. So the moment you are actually assertive, you believe that what you ask for or what you need, you are actually going to get. You actually need assertiveness, let me tell you. It will definitely reach a certain time. Sema your friend akuje unasoma like a book, akuje kichukue kimchezo tu. And let me tell you, if you are not assertive, you will be aggressive. And it will not end up well. So it actually enables one to ask for what they want or need. Number 3, it enables us to disagree respectively. It enables us to disagree respectively. Yeah. You know, when you are actually assertive, you actually care about others, their needs and their wants, not only yours. So each and every time you are actually in a conversation and you end up quarreling, you can actually disagree respectively. I come from a family of teachers. There is actually 2 physics and chemistry teachers, biology and chemistry. There is maths and computer, theory and geography, English lit. So each and every time we usually meet and have a certain topic to discuss, wanga hatuendani, kila mtu kuna point yake, yani tunabishana. But inafika mahali you just disagree respectively. Unasema inakuanga hivyo. That's a good, siku anajua. Yani disagree respectively. So number 4, it enables one to offer ideas and suggestions. It actually enables one to offer ideas and suggestions. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 27. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 27. Do not withhold the good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do so. So if you definitely have an idea or a suggestion, like let me tell you a certain story. You know the guy whose last name was Lamborghini? You know him? But I can tell you he's actually the first person who created a Lamborghini car. So he wasn't a big guy. Alikuwa to attract a owner. Alikuwa na drive Ferraris. And one day he went to the Ferrari owner because he had some ideas of how the engine of a Ferrari could actually be made. Ikuwe simpler, wa form a Ferrari. But the Ferrari owner alimwangalia like, sasa mtu anaona matractors ananipea ideas. And the guy whose last name was Lamborghini just went. And he went and created the first Lamborghini. And from that Lamborghini, we have Lamborghinis. So you must actually give ideas. And if they don't actually listen to your idea, utilize it. Okay? So number 5, it enables one to say no without feeling guilty. It enables one to say no without feeling guilty. Like uliachwa. Sema to no. Enables one to say no without feeling guilty. Hiyo tulikuwa tumesoma ni Matthew chapter 5 verse 37. So number 6, it actually enables one to speak up for someone else. It enables one to speak up for someone else. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 8 to 9. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 8 to 9. Verse 8 to 9. Open your mouth for the speechless. In the case of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. That's actually self-explanatory. It enables one to speak up for someone else. Actually, assertiveness actually provides self-confidence. Nani anajua Mike Tyson? Or nani amewaisikia story ya Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson is actually one of the goats of boxing. Nisema goats maanishi ule mnyama. Nasema greatest of all time. So no one has ever been knocked out by Mike Tyson and never got up. But one day they were actually fighting a duo match with Pastor Douglas. And Pastor Douglas was actually knocked out during the 10th round. As in, walikuwa na count, unajua kuna count wangu ni 10 seconds. Zikipita like umeshindwa. So zenye ilifika 4-3, kengele kagonga. So Pastor Douglas was actually saved by the bell. And he went to his corner to be nursed, of course, the wounds. And everybody was like, when Pastor Douglas comes, he will definitely be defeated by Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson was actually the best boxer. But when the 11th round came, Pastor Douglas started fighting like a lion, and he ended up defeating Mike Tyson. And the whole world was shocked, and they were like, what happened? And Pastor Douglas replied to them that 2 days before the match, my mother told the whole world that I was actually going to defeat Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, so the same day, she died. So Pastor Douglas actually had to make a decision whether to fight for mom or die with mom. So Pastor Douglas was actually assertive, because he ended up defeating Mike Tyson. So hindrances or barriers to assertiveness and how to overcome them. Hindrances or barriers to assertiveness and how to overcome them. Number 1, the lack of skills on how to communicate assertively. Lack of skills on how to communicate assertively. So in order for you to communicate assertively, nimesema it's actually a skill just like any other, and you truly need to cultivate on it. Some people are not actually confident because they believe that some people are meant to be ministering, some people are meant to be preaching, and not us. So to overcome this barrier, you need to practice basic skills, such as using I statements, we talked about it, declining politely, giving and receiving feedback. So in every conversation, if you want to be assertive, make sure you give and receive feedback. Feedback is actually a response. Make sure you take part in a conversation. Number 2, low self-esteem or low self-confidence. This is actually associated with doubting your own abilities or worrying about what others may think of you. Most of us, when we are actually given a chance, like you'll be ministering on a Friday, we usually decline because we don't actually have that self-confidence. We don't believe in our own abilities. Like how the people see me, I'm only a first year ministry, and I'm 4 years in the room. So to overcome this barrier, you need to develop a positive self-image and self-respect. You also need to value your own opinions and needs as much as those of others. Number 3, emotional triggers. Emotional triggers. Number 1, fear. So how do you deal with fears? Like when you're given a chance to actually give a speech, make sure you rehearse before making the speech. Make sure you rehearse before making the speech. The second emotional trigger is anger. How to solve it? Never speak or give an opinion when you are angry. Calm down and embrace silence as the answer. Number 4, fear of conflict. Being assertive will cause anger, rejection, or retaliation from others. You know, when you are actually assertive, you are confidently honest. You don't lie. And people hate lies. I was actually told by my sister, if you don't want to marry, continue telling the truth. And I was like, are you serious? There is actually a reason. So, women are actually attracted to what they hear. And the men are attracted to what they see. That's the reason why most ladies will always wear makeup and most men will always lie. Okay? So to overcome the barrier of conflict, of course, you need to prepare yourself for possible reactions from others and practice how to handle them calmly and respectively. Katika mahali utatumwa mission wa kijiji fulani, and when you are preaching, uanze kutupiwa cheche za matusi. So how will you actually